What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Max, aka Hair Guy Blondie, bringing you back another video. And today, guys, I have reached 2 years and 1 month of me growing out my patchy beard. Yes, 2 years and 1 month. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, here's how the chin is looking. Here's the left side. Here's the middle. Here's the right side. Here's the left side of the cheek. Here's the mustache on the left side. Going into the middle here and the right side. The mustache has really filled in. The chin is hanging down a lot longer, which is great to see. And the cheek on the left side, I will say, you know, it has filled in. I mean, it still has some patchy spots, but the hair that is there, it's you know, it's slowly starting to cover those little spaces, but it looks pretty good. Here is the right side of my cheek and the right side of the mustache and the middle of the mustache again. But yeah, everything is really starting to fill in quite nicely, especially when it comes to the mustache front and the cheek as well. It's starting to take more of a form as it gets longer. It's starting, my patchy beard is starting, you know, my patchy beard has always looked unique because of how curly it is. But now that it's starting to get more and more length, it's, you know, it's really starting to loosen up now that I'm in the 2 year and 1 month mark. I have been thinking, I don't know when I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to wait until my patchy beard is at least at the 3 year mark or almost to the 3 year mark. But I'm hoping that if it gets maybe, if it grows maybe 4 or 5 inches, you know, going into next year, later this month, going into next year, I'm hoping that I can maybe braid it or tie it up once it has a little bit more length to it, because it would really help, you know, just maneuvering it around. I can probably wait until the 4th year, but that's going pretty far ahead in the future. But the growth is going strong. It's steady enough growth, which is nice, and you know, it's always good to know. But yeah, anyway, that is the progress of the beard. I guess I can show you guys the chin underneath, kind of my neck area, but below my chin. But yeah, it's it definitely looks longer. I really got nothing else to say. I try to keep these monthly updates as short as possible because, I mean, unless it's some big milestone, like I said, then I'm not going to really make a very long video. But yep, 2 years and 1 month. Crazy. Can't believe it's been that long. I got a Slurpee hat to celebrate this special occasion. I didn't really get the Slurpee hat to celebrate this special occasion. I saw it in the store yesterday. I went to 7-Eleven, got myself a Slurpee, and I saw this hat. It was like only $15, which I didn't think was bad. And I was like, oh, I'll buy it. Why not? It's kind of nice. It's not like in your face. You know how some hats, when you're advertising a store like 7-Eleven or whatever, the brand's everywhere. I just like that it just says Slurpee and it's not as big, if you know what I mean, or as glossy or fancy, or it's just in your face. It's not like that. It's a really nice hat. I like that Slurpee is stitched onto the hat. It's a nice hat. I'm gonna say that. But yeah, 2 years and 1 month of beard growth. Gonna keep it going. I guess I will answer some of the comments that I do get. People often ask me, A, do you plan on trimming it? And B, like, why am I growing this out? Those are the 2 common questions that I do get on my channel. And I think when people call my beard ugly or why would you grow that out, I'm just gonna answer it. I don't really give a fuck. I like growing out facial hair. I like growing out my hair. It's just who I am. It makes me feel free, and get out of those society norms I think the world has built, that you have to look this way or look that way. And I mean, I know some people are gonna get that, and if you have grown out your hair and grown out your beard, you know, the perspective of how people view you and look at you can be a little bit different. And that really just shows how ignorant, or yeah, ignorant the world is, if I'm saying that word correctly. Sorry, stroke survivor. So if I fuck up my words, then you can blame it on the right side of my mouth being slightly retarded. But yeah, it just shows you that a lot of people are very, very, you know, very, very judgmental when it comes to even your looks. A lot of people don't get it, and I don't expect people to understand why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for myself. It makes me happy, and I make these videos really just to try to give some inspiration to any young man who's in their 20s like me, or maybe 17, 18, growing out facial hair for the first time, to give them some inspiration. Because I like to think that, and I'm no expert, I'm no beard expert, I'm no expert by any means. I'm just a dude with a video camera recording about his beard growth journey and his hair growth journey. But I like to think that if I can make someone's day or give someone some inspiration to do what they want to do, and if they're afraid of doing it just because of how the world's going to view them, just do it. Just don't give a fuck. Because I'll tell you one thing, the more looks I get, the more I want to grow it out just to piss them off. I literally mean that, because people will look at me and they'll be like, they'll wonder why, and they think I'm this weird or mysterious guy, and I'm just like, and sometimes I play the part, sometimes like, sometimes I'll just do that randomly out in public and be like, I'll just freak out people just to freak them out. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck are you gonna do? But that's the world we live in today. A lot of people, because social media and just being really connected and knowing what's happening everywhere, we have put a stigma on certain people. So everybody is now afraid of everybody if you look different or apart from the rest of society. And that's the world we live in today. So, like I said, if you happen to stumble upon this video, and if you're growing out your patch of beard, or want to grow out your patch of beard, or if you're growing out your hair, and, you know, if you want to grow out your hair, or if you're thinking about growing out your hair, maybe consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. My name is Max, aka Hair Guy Blondie. I make monthly hair growth, monthly update videos, and patchy beard growth monthly update videos, just talking about the growth, the length, and how it's growing, and if my routine has changed at all. And I will say my routine hasn't changed, because if it did, I would let you guys know. But I mean, my hair growth has kind of, but this video isn't about my long hair. This video is about my patchy beard. But yeah, you know, I now I'm losing track. I'm like, my brain's malfunctioning. I'm talking too fast, and I'm forgetting what I'm gonna say. So if you're interested in growing out your hair, or growing out your beard, or if you're interested in me growing mine out, and you wanna, like, I don't know, go through my playlist of where I started from to now, I have a whole playlist of my patchy beard growth journey so far. Of course, this video will be added into the playlist after I'm done uploading it. I have one for my hair growth as well, but I did the hair growth one a year and 4 months into growing out my hair. So that one I kind of did after I started doing the patchy beard growth monthly updates. I'm like, yeah, why don't I add in my hair, because I'm growing out my hair as well. But yeah. Okay, I accidentally paused the video, so I don't know where I left off at. But if you're interested in seeing a disheveled guy in his 20s grow out his facial hair and his long hair, then my channel is for you. That's what I'm saying. This video is almost 10 minutes long, so I'm gonna go. Have a good one. And if I could leave one final message to you guys, don't do drugs except for weed. It's good for you. Good for the heart. Peace. Oh, I didn't even pause it. Peace! Goddamn motherfucker.